I know this was posted on the cheeseburger site the other day, partly where I picked it up. Apparently, taking an arrow to the knee was an old Norse saying for having been married. You know, ball and chain and stuff. Ha ha ha. Men don't like to be tied down. So they're not saying that they got injured. They're saying they got married. That's cool, Mila. That's cool, Mila. You sound nice. Yeah, you're all in the way. Let's go. Let's go. That guy. You have illegal worship going on right in your city. Do something! Whiterun is under Imperial control, if I remember correctly. Get out of my way. Yeah. Battleborn's Grandman. Let's go. Let's go! Dragon's Reach! Yeah! Another cool thing, since this is in the city, we can actually fast travel to it directly. We don't have to travel to the city and then walk to it. There's a couple places where you can do that. It depends on what they have inside it, but you have to discover the main place before you can do that. So that's, of course, Dragon Reach. I think it's called the Deep in Markarth, and it's Mistvale Keep in Riften. I don't remember the others offhand. Falkreath is extremely small, so is Morthal, so it doesn't make a difference. She's unhappy with us. But Girder sent me. Riverwood's in danger.
House Carl, my job is to deal with all dangers that threaten the Jarl or his people. So you have my attention. Now explain yourself.
A dragon destroyed Helgen, but
you know about Helgen?
I was there.
The Jarl will want to speak to you personally. Approach.
So
you
yeah.
were at Helgen. You
Balgruf the Build, the Greater. Yes! It saved me.
Really? You're certainly...
You're angry with Alduin. He saved my life.
But it's
and then tried to kill me. But he saved my life.
Execute, especially now. What I want to know is...
Tale of Tongues is my favorite song in this game. They're about to execute Ahrk, and then it happened.
I should have guessed Ahrk would be mixed up in
but
this.
He yelled at the High King, and then he died.
What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of walls against the dragon?
Yeah, Mr. I wear a pillow.
Send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that
view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him.
See? They're Imperial. And that guy's out there totally worshipping, what is it, Ahrk, the freaking guy that isn't supposed to be?
Send a detachment to Riverwood at
Dude, we have the same hair.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be
best.
Well done. You sought me out on your own
that I did.
initiative. You've done Whiterun a
Sorta.
service, and I won't forget.
Please don't.
Here, take this as a small token of my
Studded Imperial armor.
That
I got rid of that because I have better.
for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps.
Yeah, that's great.
Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard.
Let's.
He's been looking into a matter related
I don't care.
to dragons.
You can tell me this while I run to him.
Of dragons.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah! Farengar Secret Fire. I kind of like these things. Oh, that was my ankle. They also said you got a project that needs help.
What? Project? You think you could help me? I really don't think so.
What? Never mind, I'll wait for the Jarl.
The Jarl can be found in the Great Hall, probably sitting on his Jarl's throne. Not over here in a wizard's laboratory.
I could beat you to death twice over.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
Bitch.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons.
Come on.
I could use someone to fetch something.
Talk a little
for
slower,
me.
why don't you?
Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually
Oh, that's
be
fun. Alright, where am I going and what am I fetching?
Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious housing.
And yet
words.
you give
I
them
like
to
that.
me.
Leave those details to your betters, am I right? I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burials.
Oh, that's good.
Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
That's fun. I don't even think you have anything I can buy.
I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. No, no. Of course not. I don't know if we really want to do any enchanting, but it does make our weapons better. Though there are pretty good chances we'll end up finding decent stuff anyway. And considering some of the things that we do find, I can have multiple enchantments, technically. But you can disenchant those and have multiple enchantments on the things that you enchant, in turn. As I've learned. So we're going to go raise our two-handed skill, and we'll see what happens. Since we happen to have started off with a greatsword, who knows, we might end up sticking with it. That's cool. Linear progression is for suckers, as we've learned from Mirror's Edge. The darkness.
Battleborn, give me your money.
Kids.
I spent a lot of
That's cool, Isolda.
Send you back to Riverwood.
Alright, so they're going to Riverwood. That's kind of the fun part, is when you get to some of those places, like Winterhold, Falkreath, and Morthal. Sometimes you'll end up running into a dragon when you get to the actual city itself. So you won't run into one if you have to actually enter the city. So, like Markarth, Whiterun, Riften, and Windhelm. Oh, and Solitude. I forgot about Solitude, sorry. If you go to those ones, you're not actually going to find yourself running into a dragon inside the city limits. The other ones, where it's kind of an outdoor city, you indeed will. And because of that, it turns out that your good friends the guards will help you out with killing the dragon, which at lower levels is kind of nice. Although the dragon does pick some pretty horrible places to perch, which means you're either going to need spells, or you're going to need a good bow in order to kill it. Fine for me.
Greetings, brother. You look weary. I have something to help you relax if you're interested.
Ah, these skooma dealers.
The finest skooma, the sweetest moon sugar, at a
Just
fair
walk away.
price. Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
So, also the cool thing is you can power bash like that. It takes stamina, but it causes stagger, and that is nice. Yeah! I love those kill animations. You almost never get tired of it. So there's moon sugar, there's skooma, there's this tree sap. Don't argue with me, that tree sap was pretty nice. And I don't know, drink all 6 skooma. So of course this quest is a part of the main story, which means we're getting a bit of story progression. Oh look! He's not friendly!
All right, hand
Oh,
over your
what?
valuables, or I'll gut you like a fish.
I'd rather die.
And I guess that's your last request, fool.
Dead. That was pretty brutal. I will take that. Your armor sucks compared to mine. I guess we can sell that. I think I like how brutal this greatsword is. I kind of wish I could see some of the other ones. I haven't spent any time with two-handed weapons, so I don't know what those animations are. I do like some of the ones for the unarmed as well, where you like grab their shoulders and punch them in the face to death. I've also seen a bunch of people sort of abuse the mods, the one where you can actually kill children, and they've beaten the children to death in certain cities. Alright, I could have sworn there was another path that we could take that leads us up to Bleak Falls. Maybe it was just my reluctance in trying to walk over a mountain. No, it's this one. Could have just fast traveled back to Riverwood if I'd have known it was over here.
Alduin's wings, they did darken the sky. His roar fury's fire, and his scales sharpened scythes. Men ran and they cowered, and they fought and they died. They burned and they bled as they issued their cries. We need saviors to free us from Alduin's rage. Heroes on the field of this new war to wage. And if Alduin wins, man is gone from this world, lost in the shadow of the black wings unfurled. But then came the tongues on that terrible day. Steadfast as winter, they entered the fray. And all heard the music of Alduin's doom, that sweet song of Skyrim, sky-shattering gloom. And so the tongues freed us from Alduin's rage, gave the gift of the voice, ushered in a new age. And if Alduin's eternal, then eternity's done, for his story is over, and the dragons